Welcome back to the American Airlines Arena for the second half, which is just about underway. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Miami's got to be excited with how they played in that first half, Jeff. Some excellent offense, strong defense. What's the key in the second half?
Well-balanced game in that first half, and they've just got to continue on with that same mental approach. Play both ends, play every possession, keep playing to win. Don't look at the scoreboard and hope the clock runs out.
To Chalmers. James, that's a catch and shoot for three. And LeBron James with a nice look from downtown. And here's the replay to give us another look. To Johnson. Tied up and has to pass. Williams for two. It's good. And Darren Williams with 5 points in the third quarter.
That's too open. You can't give him an open two-point J like that. You've got to close harder than that.
Forced to make the pass. Puts it down. And here's another look at it.
Scoring in the paint is not for the faint of heart. You've got to expect to get hit and hit often. He's not whining and complaining. He is just getting them baskets right at the rim.
Wide open for three. His first field goal off the mark. Oh, bad decision. Williams. Finds a space and takes the wide open three. And it's a turnover. Here's an interception. All right, here we go. They'll put it in play. Pierce. Pass is deflected, and they get the turnover. Ref blows the whistle. Foul by Pierce.
Time and time again, a step slow in their rotation leads to another blocking foul on what should have been a dead charge. It's one of the reasons why they're behind by a big deficit.
The Nets now on the move offensively. To Johnson. He got a piece of it. Goes out of bounds. So it'll be Nets ball. Out of bounds. To Williams. Quick release for three. Misfires from long distance. Denied by Johnson. James's pass nearly stolen. To Wade. Chalmers against Williams. They tip it and get the turnover. Backcourt violation. It's called against the Nets. Time for some lineup changes now from both clubs. Gets it in, back in play. Dumps it off beautifully. For the layup. He sinks it. Nice entry pass there to set it up.
When you go to the rim, you got to go hard and you got to go strong, finishing over the top of his defender.
Johnson. Pierce jump shot. Won't go.
Really solid ball movement right there. Good execution, hitting the open man on time and on target.
He rattles it in. All right, let's see that one again. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Tied up, has to make that pass. James. What a dunk. We've got that replay for you right now. Darren Williams with the ball in control to Johnson. They double him. Tied up and has to pass. Gets a piece of it. LeBron James with the ball, now bringing it up. Adjusts, gets it to go. +1. The block called against Pierce. And he'll head to the line with a chance to complete a three-point play.
Take the hit, finish, and then walk to the free throw line for your three-point play opportunity.
Johnson. In the paint, it's up and gets the roll. Forced to make the pass. James against Karolinko at the rim. Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul called against Pierce. And he'll head to the line with under a minute to go here in the third.
I really like what I saw there. Good strength, good athleticism, took the foul, got up a nice shot, just didn't roll in.
Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Garnett. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Thornton. Rebound handled by Odin. Goes to the goal, converts on the inside.
Raise your hand if you've seen this story over and over again tonight. Dribble penetration, allowing the ball right at the basket.
Allen from three-point territory. Karolinko. Williams. Two defenders, yet he gets the shot off. Allen fires yet another three-pointer. Third quarter comes to an end. Fourth quarter coming up. Miami up by 29. Stay with us for more NBA action after this short break. It's on to the fourth quarter, and at this point, when you're on the road, it's always difficult to come from behind.
They have shown absolutely no interest into chipping into this lead. That's why they're getting hammered. I don't see it changing because I don't see their attitudes changing.
Tied up, has to make that pass. Gets to the rim, lays it in. Garnett. Pierce. Blatch jump shot. Oh, difficult shot.
You don't want to make a living taking contested two-point jump shots, but here it worked out because of superior concentration.
Chalmers as the double team throws in.
Outstanding body control and then the ability to still finish and concentrate. I'm sometimes mesmerized by what these athletes can do.
Garnett adjusting on the shot and gets it to go.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Chalmers jump shot. Garnett the rebound.
Listen, they're down big in the second half. Anybody can give in right now. I like to see players who are willing to play the full 48 minutes and contest shots just like that.
A powerful slam. Alrighty, here's a chance to see that one again.
Oh, that's a nice dunk right there.
So many reasons why LeBron James is the best player in the game, and it often is the last thing you talk about. His defensive ability may be as good as anybody in the NBA.
So disruptive on the perimeter. You combine his athleticism with his basketball intelligence and his ability to sniff out plays and read the play before the play happens. To me, he's outstanding defensively. You could make the case that he is the defensive player of the year. Unfortunately, there's a bias in the defensive player of the year voting to always go big. Big guys, because of the block shots and the rim protection, seem to be given the benefit of the doubt. But LeBron James could be that player every year, that defensive player of the year.
Off target. To Wade. Puts it home with a slam. I need to see that one again. Here's the replay.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Right back. Williams has the double team converge. Picked off by Chalmers. Bosch puts it through. Shane Battier with a nice look. Yeah, that one's worth seeing again. Here's the replay. Williams bringing it up. Johnson. Oh, rejected by Battier. And the whistle blows on the reach-in foul. Goes to the left hand and scores. An 8-0 run for the Heat. Brooklyn into the front court. To Pierce. Oh, it's turned back by Battier. To James. 2.5 remaining in the fourth. The Heat up by 35. And a reach-in foul. It's called against Williams. Coach think it's time for a change. We're going to have some substitutions right now. Wade against Johnson. The pass picked off. Johnson. Plenty of time. That's a three-pointer. And puts it in. Joe Johnson's 1 for 2 from outside. Tied up and has to pass. James. Oh, excellent screen. Slams it in. Good play. Gets the steal. James, the jumper. Knocks it down. Miami's 4 for 11 from the outside. I definitely want to see that one again. Let's have another look. Garnett. Oh, the hook shot. Cans the jumper. And Kevin Garnett with 8 points.
Hey, that's one you just have to tip your hat to the shooter. Knocked in a contested 2-point shot.
Wade. To Chalmers. Pretty pass. Puts it up. Nice job drawing the foul. It's called against Garnett. That's his first. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
I love the way the NBA player can contort his body, take contact, and get the ball up to the basket, even when being fouled hard.
And gets both points from the line. Darren Williams with the ball here. The catch and fire away from downtown. He sinks it. And Joe Johnson with 6 points here in the 4th quarter.
That's a nice catch and shoot jump shot.
Inside. Nice soft touch.
Oh, that's George Gervin-like right there. Contort your body, get it up and over the top of the shot line.
Williams against Chalmers. To the rim. And lays it in nicely. Chalmers set to bring it up. Blocked by Blatch. To Pierce. Lets it go. Nails it. That's a 2-pointer. All right, here's the replay. Mario Chalmers with it, taking it up. James from outside, a 3-pointer. To Pierce. Garnett. Forced to make the pass. And he throws it down.
That's the easiest play in basketball right there. Catch it near the basket and flush it home.
That's backcourt called against the Heat. And Andre Blatch comes off the court. He'll take a seat now. Ball's alive. Pierce's shot turned back, and it's out of bounds. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Puts it in, a 2-pointer. And Darren Williams with 19 points. To James. A long 3-pointer. This one is over. Great tempo all night long out on the break as they defeat the Brooklyn Nets by a score of 79-51. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying join us next time and good night from the American Airlines Arena in Miami.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up.
The Miami Heat.
The Heat were in a race against themselves for the most points. It's hard not to be impressed when a team is capable of working together to do something great. I don't think there was anything that could have been done to slow them down. Check out the leading scores for the Miami Heat. Eric Spoelstra shared some guidance during a second-half lead. Here it is with ESPN Wire.
Remember, we don't need home runs. Let's just get the ball moving side to side. Be active. Be active down there. Multiple efforts.
The Brooklyn Nets.
It wasn't surprising to see this team on the losing end of this matchup. They weren't very good with their execution, and they suffered for it. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Steals.
The Brooklyn Nets just couldn't seem to hold on to the ball in today's matchup. To be fair, their opponent deserves credit for some excellent defense, but I think their job was made easier for them. They gave up most of those steals in the first half. This segment wouldn't be complete without a look at the game stats.
Player of the game.
The chosen one is a great pick for this award. He couldn't be contained offensively, and he put on quite a show on his way to being the game leader in points. He really took off in the second half, making sure to provide his team with the offensive firepower necessary to get the win. It was really a great half of basketball for him. And here's the shot chart telling its own story. Here are the top plays.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.